So guys, now the NBA is about 15 or so games into the season, and there are so many things and so many surprises, things to take away, and certain rookies just surprising everybody and their mama. Now, Davion Mitchell has been living up to his name off night. Jalen Green makes a highlight reel dunk every other game. Cade Cunningham, he was off to a slow start. Scottie Barnes has been the most surprising rookie. Guys, so much to take away. Now, I feel like if we had a chance to see these players after 15 games into the NBA, the entire 2021 NBA draft would be shaped up a lot different. Now, in this video, we're pretty much going to be redrafting the top picks in the 2021 NBA draft and see where guys like Cade Cunningham would have went, if Scottie Barnes would have went number 1, Evan Mobley. Guys, so much to talk about. So make sure you stick around, watch the full video. Please leave a like, put your socks back on. And with all that being said, guys, let's go and get straight into this video. So guys, boom, let's go and get straight into this video and make this 2021 NBA redraft. Now, I don't want to bore you guys, so we're just going to be sticking to the top 10 picks in this year's draft. Now, the 10th pick was originally held by the Memphis Grizzlies, and they decided to use that pick on Zaire Williams. Now, Zaire, he has not been, all that trash. He's only been averaging 5 points for them, but I wouldn't say he's been super special either. Now, they already have some guys on that team that are ahead of him, so it's kind of hard for him to really fit in his role. So he's only playing about 18 minutes for them. I actually believe that they didn't need a point guard or anything like that, and they actually did need a small forward who can shoot and play defense, so I'm really not mad at this pick right here. There are so many other rookies that they probably could have used with this pick, and I normally would say that Chris Duarte would be his pick, but I'm sure that after seeing how great of a player he would be, he would have for sure been selected a long time ago. So I'm thinking Alfred Sengun from the Rockets. He probably would have been the best pick for the Memphis Grizzlies. They already have Steven Adams, they already have Jaren Jackson. Those are two guys that are helping, but if you add a player like Alfred Sengun at the center or power forward position, he could bring in that defensive presence and shoot the ball from 3. I've seen him in person, so trust me when I say that he definitely is a great player to have on your team. The Sacramento Kings selected Davion Mitchell with the 9th pick, and Davion has definitely lived up to his name in my personal opinion. I personally don't really understand the Mitchell pick, especially with the fact that they already have De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton, and Davion Mitchell is obviously too short to play the 2. So I was thinking that the Sacramento Kings were probably going to potentially trade De'Aaron Fox and allow Mitchell to take the keys for the Kings, but I think Franz Wagner should have probably been this 9th pick, and he can definitely bring in that occasional scoring and shooting from the perimeter, and he's really just your prototypical forward that really could benefit any type of franchise. Guys, in reality, I think that this pick right here is definitely interchangeable, but I think that Franz Wagner should definitely have been this pick and not Davion Mitchell. The Orlando Magic drafted Franz Wagner with the 9th pick, and although I did have Franz Wagner as my personal 9th pick, like I said, it was only because of team need. I honestly get the actual pick as well. I'm really not too mad at it, but the Orlando Magic, they already have a ton of guards on their team, so picking up another point guard would have been a terrible pick since they had already selected Jalen Suggs. So I'm thinking that Chris Duarte at the 8th pick is honestly the best option. He's pretty much been the biggest surprise for everybody this season, and it's crazy that he barely made the cut for even being a lottery player. Chris Duarte brings in that defense that the Orlando Magic need, and I feel like Chris plays with a chip on his shoulder. Pair him up with the Magic, and I'm telling you, the Orlando Magic would be a whole lot better team. The Golden State Warriors selected Jonathan Kuminga with the 7th pick, and with a team like the Warriors, I honestly do not think that they necessarily made a wrong choice here, just because they already have a ton of great players on the team. So no matter who they selected with this pick, I honestly feel like they would be riding the bench just like Kuminga as well, so it's honestly hard to tell. However, based on the concept of this video, Davion Mitchell, I think that Davion Mitchell would have probably been the best option for the Warriors, already bringing in that defensive culture. He can score the ball, create off the dribble. This would have been the perfect pick to come off the bench, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? The 5th and 6th pick was held by the Orlando Magic and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jalen Suggs was the 5th and Josh Giddey was the 6th. Now, even though Jalen Suggs hasn't been the star that we all imagined, we got to take into effect who he's playing with and how many guards they already have on their roster. I'm honestly not mad at Jalen going 5th. However, I'm not going to say that he's been playing like a top 5 rookie either. I think that Josh Giddey has been phenomenal for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I'm sure that they are not mad at this selection either. He's leading all rookies in assists, and I'm honestly not too mad about this pick as well, and I honestly would not change this selection. Now, the 4th pick is really where things get tricky, and the Raptors actually held this selection with the 4th pick, and I'm sure that they would not change a thing, but I'm sure if the other teams knew how special Scottie Barnes was going to be, I'm thinking that he's probably not going to be on the board. So with that being said, I think that Jalen Green would have probably been this selection. Jalen in all reality has been struggling from the field, and as much as the highlights kind of make it seem like he's going off, look at the numbers and how bad that he's actually shooting from the field. Like I said, Jalen is my personal favorite rookie, but I do think that he has to be more consistent, especially if he wants to be in contention of the Rookie of the Year, because right now it's definitely Scottie Barnes or Evan Mobley. But yeah, I definitely would have selected Jalen Green with this 4th pick. So guys, the top 3 picks were held by the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Houston Rockets, and the Detroit Pistons. Each of these teams are really struggling, obviously, but they all got 3 stars in my personal opinion that I think that they are going to be happy with. Now, I think that the 3rd pick would have probably been Cade Cunningham to the Cavs, Scottie Barnes to the Rockets, and Evan Mobley to the Pistons. Cade, I think that he's honestly interchangeable here just because he's the most ball dominant player on the list, and he honestly could lead any of these teams. In my personal opinion, Scottie is definitely the Rookie of the Year in my book, and they also have a better record than all the other teams. And Evan Mobley, he's been the most appreciated player for sure out of all these rookies, and he's doing things that nobody even imagined that he could do, especially with the way that he actually protects the rim. This draft class as a whole is phenomenal, and I think that this class is going to be one to remember. Evan and Scottie right now are my personal Rookie of the Years. I really want Jalen Green to win this, but he definitely has a lot of work to do. But guys, what do you guys think? Who would you guys actually have selected with the top 5 picks, top 10 picks? Just comment down below if you agree with my list. If you disagree, what would you change? Anything draft related, just comment down below. Let's get a great basketball conversation started. If you made it to the end, thank you for making it to the end. Please leave a like. It helps the channel in so many ways. You guys have no idea. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Instagram at JuiceMade, with the extra S at the end. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you for watching. And it's been another episode of JuiceMade TV. Peace.